guys, it's me, Ruowen Huang. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ruowen Huang. I'm an author, spirit coach, and also a psychic. Today, let's get back on to our Take Care of Your Body series. But before I begin, as usual, let me clarify this. I'm not a doctor. I'm not planning to be one either. So whenever you are sick, or if you have any question regarding to the medical problem, please consult your doctor. So anytime, if you have any question, please go to the doctors. Psychic should never be the first one you go to when you are sick, okay? In this very particular episode, I am simply sharing my personal opinion. I do not speak for anyone. It's simply sharing my personal observation and opinion with you, just in case while you are dealing with the proper medical treatment, you would like to know what other thing you can do for yourself. That's what I'm sharing with you. I'm trying to take care of your soul while your body is being taken care of by professional. So anyway, let's get back to our topics. Take care of your body. Seriously, take care of your body. Nobody else can but you, especially it's your soul, it's your body. We can only do so much. Today, in this very particular episode, we will talk about stomach. Stomach. We all have one, don't we? But, you know, as you guys must know, like we have the essential organ that we have inside ourselves, which I already mentioned previously. It would be your heart, your lung, your liver, your kidney, and etc. You have 5 essential organs that will take care of the basic emotion that you're dealing with. Understand, those emotions is usually what you harvest and what you've been dealing with throughout the time. Therefore, when you go down to the bottom of it, you will have to deal with it. You will be the only person who can deal with it, this emotion, because you create it, you harvest it, and therefore you have to confront it and deal with it. There are some organs that basically receiving or digesting the feeling or emotions created by elsewhere. Stomach will be one of them. Just like how stomach do. Stomach basically, in my very unprofessional psychic explanation, is help you take in all the stuff that you digest, that you intake, and then break it down and then distribute to everywhere in your body. So, well, as quick as I can. If you want to ask any detail, please talk to the doctor, okay? I'm just roughly break it down in a psychic point of view. So understand everything that in your body is function as how your soul command. So you can roughly understand, since my organ is functioning this way, most likely my soul is functioning this way. So since we talk about all emotion there is out there, what else can stomach be dealing with then? Stomach in this particular case are dealing with your stress. So stress is not so much created by you, but usually circumstances that happen around you or, you know, in your environment, therefore create certain expectation, create certain thing, and then you have stress. You know, people who have taking in stuff, like if you have a healthy stress life, is that even a word? Could that be possible? No, probably not. But what I'm saying, you most likely, if you live a stress-free life, you unlikely will have any stomach problem, I would assume. Or many of you must have encountered this already whenever you know you're going to a meeting, whenever you know you're going to on a stage and you have that stomach ache. Why so? Because what it does is reflecting to your stress. So whatever you are taking in, just like every food that you're taking in, your stomach will try to figure out a way to break it down for you, or either hold it or try to digest it or something like that. So understand, if you do have or tend to have stomach problem, most likely it's your soul calling out loud that I have stress. There are things that you will see, the pattern you will see, especially me myself, I know very well. If you like to take any food, like seems to be very provocative for your stomach, then most likely you have some stress issue. That very often that you guys will see like people who tend to like spicy food, not just spicy, but super spicy food, they're addicted to those. It's because like when one stomach, let's assuming, when one soul is tend to taking a lot of stress, right? Then in their body or when they're craving, they will crave for something similar to match what it is that their stomach is experiencing. So it's not like, oh, I know I have I have this problem, and therefore I will eat healthy. Unlikely so. Just what I mentioned earlier before, if you get angry, you tend to want the fried food just so your liver got that punch. It's same thing as your stomach. When you are the person who constantly living under the stress, you most likely will be craving for something spicy. You want something that give you that poke or give you that shock in your stomach. So this is through my observation throughout the years. I noticed like how those people who have high tolerance of stress, they tend to naturally craving for spicy food. That is how, as I say, your body simply react how your soul command. So if this is something that you are dealing with and you are saying, okay, I understand, I do have some stomach problem. Either you go to washroom a lot or you hardly ever go. Your stomach is constantly feeling with bloating, or you constantly feeling with pain, or you my cat, constantly dealing with all those stomach discomfort, then understand you probably have some issue regarding to your stress level or the way you handle it. As a psychic point of view, if you would like to take care of your stomach from now on, understand your stress level. Yeah, you crave spicy a lot. Yeah, me too. So I cannot be the judge because I am somewhat the victim of it. So, but I do know, I am aware. I mean, still, even though I know I have a problem, I still crave for it. But then I do notice something is when I start to balance my stress level, if I'm aware where the stress comes from and I have a way to handle it, or I have a way to release my stress, I do notice my craving of spicy food is not that extreme. It go down a little bit. Like I still love spicy food. Any circumstances, I will still pick that. But I do notice I don't crave that. So those are for your reference. I would say if you do have this problem in soul level, I would recommend you to look into your stress level, how you handle it, and are you able to handle it? Do you have an outlet about it? Either sometimes people would choose to go work out, or choose to do something like they like, or choose to sing it out loud. Whatever it is that you choose to do, just understand, you are, or at least being very aware, you are releasing your stressing level. So that way you are able to keep your stomach in a more balanced mode. A lot of time I notice the things about dairy too. Like people would take dairy and then they tend to have this bloating. I would say the chance is when you have stress, especially if you have bloating problem, this is another thing I am aware of, which, I suffer from it big time when I was young. Or sometimes you will feel like, the acid coming reverse, right? That it's coming out. Anything regarding to your stomach. Understand it have a lot to do how your soul behave. So you may have a tendency of try to swallow the stress, or take everything in by yourself, or holding the stress, and you have no way to releasing it. In that case, you might have a bloating situation, or sometimes you're dealing with some stress that require you to word it out, spill it out, or express yourself out, but you tend to keep it all to yourself. Then you may experience that acid coming back up, that you feel like throwing up as well. So those are little things I constantly observe from my client or including myself or people around me. So, for any of you, I understand, nobody like pain, nobody like illness, but really in reality is only you can take care of yourself. You can try to cut down the spice all you want. I mean, I love them. I really don't like to cut them down, but I do notice when I start to learn to find a balance, that would be a proper word instead of just win yourself completely. If you're able to find a balance of your stress, like you are aware of it, and then you will also know a way to release them or balance them, you will realize your dietary somehow, some way, naturally become more balanced, and hopefully keep you guys all have a wonderful, beautiful stomach to keep you going for a long time. So again, if you like what I'm doing, you can always join me live on Facebook or go to subscribe my YouTube channel or my website at ruowen.com. Till then, next time. Bye now.